Special rest in peace to the wisest man I ever knew, my good brother Quan Lewis. I know you watching over me, King. You'll never be forgotten, and you'll always be missed. Peace in paradise. Quan Lewis.
What up, family?
Special rest in peace to my little cousin, Grant Brown. You'll always be missed, and you'll never, ever be forgotten, bro. I love you, and I miss you. Peace in paradise.
Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. My headphones is fucking up. I had to unplug them real quick. So put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. If y'all can hear me correct, if y'all can hear me right now, put a 1 in the chat. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? No, y'all can hear me. What's up with your family? It's your boy, the one and only Brenda's baby. Remiel, my aunt. You are now tuned in to my aunt TV. You already know the routine as you come into the building. Go ahead, hit that like button, but most importantly, share this video because it's all about the message, right? If you're new to the channel, this your first time stopping by, rocking with your boy, do me a favor, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, because you know you're coming back. You know I dropped that heat. You know you're coming back. But if you don't, it's because your butt hurt about somebody that I'm talking about. So, oh well. But do yourself a favor, hit that notification bell, and make sure it's on all so you can be alerted and notified whenever I drop a live, premiere, etc. How y'all doing today, family? I hope everybody's week is going accordingly. I hope everything is going well. We got some wild shit going on YouTube today. Some wild shit going on YouTube this week. It's been a whole hurdle of shit. Look, my shirt blending in with the background. My shirt's green, so I'm blending in with the background right now. But it's been a lot of shit going on YouTube lately. A whole lot of shit. And we're gonna keep the ball rolling and keep it moving because so far, I gotta hand it to him. I can't, a real, you gotta speak the truth, and that's what I do. And Young Pharaoh has only been dropping his old videos that contradict everything that he's saying today. So I guess what he's trying to do is he's trying to drop old videos and make it seem like that's his standpoint nowadays. So we're just gonna let that nigga die. We're just gonna let him sit over there and die. If he does, like I said before, if he does something stupid again, or does some off the wall shit that needs to be spoken about, I will be there to put my foot back on his neck. But we're gonna keep the ball rolling. What we got today? Oh yeah, I had this motherfucker battling me. I forgot before we get into this. One last person. This motherfucker came on my fucking comment section. Jamel, what's up? In my comment section, talking about some Young Pharaoh. And I spread nothing but hatred. And I got a whole channel dedicated to hating Young Pharaoh. And I got my nuts. I'm on his nuts. All types of shit. I'm like, first of all, good brother, you over here trying to cape and defend a grown ass man that don't even got the balls to come over here and do it himself. If you gay, just say that. If that's your man's and y'all fucking on the low, or you secretly like him, don't come out to me in my comments. Don't come out to me. Second of all, if these motherfuckers would just do a little bit of research, you would see that I have at least 100 to 200 videos. Before I even started speaking out on anybody, I was just putting out informational videos. Everybody forgets that part. Everybody forgets. You skip over all 100 to 200 of those videos and jump right to the Young Pharaoh. And another point I want to make is I don't just talk about Young Pharaoh. It's just he was the one in the spotlight at the time doing stupid shit to speak on. So when the news reporters, when they talk about a specific story, where they keep talking about, say it's the presidential election, and they do a fucking segment on the election every day, is that all they do? Y'all niggas sound real fucking stupid. These niggas sound real stupid. Real stupid. I've talked about plenty of other people other than Young Pharaoh. But yeah, man, like I don't understand this shit. Like I don't be understanding people sometimes they'll come on here talking all this old dumb shit about how I supposedly hate Young Pharaoh and nigga, I don't give a fuck about that nigga. I give a fuck about all the shit that he's saying and doing to the community. So to the guy that jumped in my comment section, before we get into our regularly scheduled program today, we're just gonna give this man a health tip. That's it.
If you have cold sores on your mouth from kissing someone else who has cold sores on their mouth, because I know a lot of simps do that, you can get these black nuts and rub them on your mouth. So that was my health tip for today. Rub these black nuts all over your mouth if you got cold sores. Peace, peace, family.
And that was our health tip from our good brother, Dr. Professor NK, MD, PhD, OPP, NYC. Get it right. Yeah, that was our health tip for that hater that was in my comment section. I know we're gonna get a lot of haters. I mean, that if you got haters, that means you're doing something. Look, my dreadlocks is all in my face. Damn, I'm blending in with the picture. But I realized there's gonna be some haters. In other news, I do start that job that I was speaking on. Remember when I told you that I lost that government job because of my suspended license? And I got an interview the next day for a job that pays $5 more. So now I'm making more than the supervisor. I start that on Monday. But the only problem with that is I don't got no way to get there. I didn't put like the money that I had left over from the other job. I put it towards the other, everything that I need towards the house, the bills, and all that other shit. So if anybody wants to donate to a brother getting to work on Monday, you can do that. The Cash App is at the top of the link. I'm trying to get a bus pass. It's only $25. Who else is in the chat? But if anybody wants to donate to that, helping the brother get to work, start his job on Monday, you can help with that. Donate at the top of the chat. But everything gonna work out. Yeah, everything always works out, Jamil. Everything always works out. I'm not out on here begging. Like, if you guys want to help, you can. If not, I'll find a fucking way. Either way, I'm getting there on Monday. Either way. Either way, I'm getting there on Monday. I don't give a fuck if I got to hoof it. I'm getting there. $22 an hour plus a $2 shift difference. So that's $24 an hour. I'm going to get there. But if anybody wants to help donate towards the bus pass, you can donate at the top of the chat. So let's get into today's topics. Today we got Hassan Campbell versus the Stinger. The Stinger is back. The Stinger is back, y'all. I'm telling y'all, the Stinger, he's back with a vengeance. Jaded, I hope you're not walking around no old white ladies while I'm saying this. I hope you're not around some old white ladies. The Stinger. And they got you. They think Jaded saying it. But we got Hassan Campbell versus Beestinger. We got Charleston White. His shenanigans, his bullshit. Now he's talking about he's scared for his life. What else we got? I haven't heard any updates on Rashad Jamal, but I put him in the title just in case anybody wants to talk about that today too. But we're going to start exploring some other different things. I don't know if y'all saw the video I dropped earlier. What if Mike Tyson discovered the conscious community and made up the HOK first before Sinetta? I dropped that earlier. Right. The Stinger, he's back. He's back. He's back in full effect with a vengeance, y'all. The Stinger is back. The Stinger is definitely back. He is not playing no fucking games. No fucking games. So we're going to get into that. Fucking T-Bone from Colors is back, and I didn't know that shit. And he's been going in on Hassan. I did not know T-Bone was back. I never knew that shit. I never knew that shit. So we're gonna get into a little bit of T-Bone from Colors. We got the Stinger coming at Hassan. Hassan coming at the Stinger. We got a whole bunch of fuckery that's going on, and there's a whole bunch of other shit going on in other sectors that we don't even speak on. And I'm you know, I've been told to stay the fuck about it there and stay away from it. So I'm gonna listen to my elders, my YouTube elders who've been on here longer than me. I'm gonna listen to them and stay the fuck away from that. I do be looking over there like it look a little fun, but then I be seeing motherfuckers on there for like 6-7 hours. Like how's you? I can't. Y'all know I like to cut my shit at 4. I mean, cut my shit at 2 hours. I believe if you're talking more than 2 hours, you just babbling. Sometimes it could go longer than that. Sometimes it does. You know, you need to do more than a couple hours, but 6-7 hours is too much for me. I ain't gonna be sitting here talking about somebody for 6-7 hours. Hey, you got me fucked up. I can't even sit in the chair that long. But let's get into this first video. We got Charleston White talking about he's scared for his life. Then we're gonna get into the Stinger, because we can't forget about the Stinger. And if anybody wants me to play that Mike Tyson video, just let me know and I'll play that too. So this first video we're gonna get into is the Stinger. Oh yeah, fucking the other night, y'all know how we had that false alarm and shit. I forgot to fucking turn on my goddamn bells and whistles on my StreamYard, and my card wasn't locked. Shit got charged. My Cash App card, because sometimes I lock that shit and I forgot to lock it. And that shit happens. So, you know, when you about to have a baby and all that, you think you about to have a baby, you're not paying attention to that shit. So I totally forgot about it and my fucking card got charged. But fuck it. We don't need all the bells and whistles. I can do this shit without it. But let's get into this video, because now he talking about he's scared for his life, which I really don't get, for the simple fact that, bro, you talk so much shit. Like you like in the beginning when I first started listening to Charleston White, S Pawn Chess, peace and welcome. When I first started listening to Charleston White, like I used to think like some of the things that he was saying like was true, and some of the things that he say is truthful. Like some of the things that he, like the topics that he get into, like he do be having some real words, but then he just takes it to a whole nother level of ignorance. Like I said, they followed it. Everybody that I'm talking about on this list, everybody. There's not one person on this list that do not talk about that do not follow these same 3 rules to stay relevant. And 6ix9ine made this blueprint up. I'm gonna keep saying it. It's 3 big things that they do. It's hypocritical ignorance, and that's Charleston White right there. He's hypocritical ignorance, disrespect of the dead. We got disrespect of the dead or somebody's family members, and we got shock value. Charleston White is all 3. Is all fucking 3. It's time somebody stop this nigga, because it's getting to a point where, like, bro, like, what the fuck are you even doing with yourself? Like, you just on here taunting people. And I feel bad for the people that live in Texas or that's from Texas, because that's what he's making it look like. You make it look like he said he raped white women. He hate niggas. He has everything. He's like the fucking Uncle Ruckus starter kit. This nigga said he was going to put money on Nipsey Hussle Killer's books. Not give money and support Nipsey Hussle family and his kids because they lost their father and their loved one. No, he ain't going to do that. He going to put money on the books of the person that murdered him. That's what type time he on. So let's listen to what he got to say. There's a couple other videos where he talking about he's scamming, he be scamming jobs for lawsuits and all types of shit. We're gonna get into this nigga. Shout out to Straight Drop for dropping this video.
Now I told y'all, you niggas got to be some of the dumbest motherfuckers in the world. Now here it is. Me and
See, he starts off just straight disrespecting the black. Like, there's nobody that said, like, he's just like Pharaoh. He says he's down for the black community, but when does he ever talk good about it? When did these niggas ever say anything good about the black community? They never. And all he does is get on here and taunt people. You were supposed to be for the youth. What happened to you being for the, this man was all strictly for the youth, and I do programs for the youth and all this shit. Who the fuck is allowing their kids around this nigga? Like, how are you doing youth programs and shit like that and jumping on the internet and saying the ignorant shit that you say? He cussed somebody out in church, called her all types of nappy bitches in the middle of a church sermon. And then to top that off, he gets on here and provokes and taunts these gangster rappers just so he can go call the cops on them. If anybody was playing it in our community, it's this nigga. He's happy to see niggas go to jail.
my team and my publicist.
Dark Alchemist, what's up?
Of DeAndre Cortez. Soldier boy name is DeAndre Cortez West. And he got a video saying, "I have you killed." That boy said he made a shit. I got.
See, now you trying to tell her, like, bro, like, you provoking wars and provoking these motherfuckers to step out of their character, and then when they catch up to your ass, you want to come crying to people. He goes crying to the cops. He goes crying to the internet. I don't know how you can sit there and cry and bitch and moan and try to act tough at the same time. It makes no sense to me.
We got a video of DeAndre Cortez Wade, a.k.a. Soldier Boy, a.k.a. Big Draco.
Doxing him.
Big Draco said he...
Yo, y'all ain't gonna act like y'all ain't see that nigga eye when he made that face. We ain't gonna sit here and act like we ain't see that nigga eye froze up when he made that face. Hold on.
Big Draco.
Watch. Now we ain't gonna... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Now we ain't gonna sit here and act like that nigga eye didn't just lean over to the side a little bit. We not gonna sit here acting like that nigga eye when he turned his head, his eye trying to focus with the camera. We not gonna sit here and act like we ain't just see this nigga when he turned his head, his eye trying to turn with it. Nah, that thing stiff to the motherfucker. That eyeball dead to the motherfucker.
Big Draco said he gonna have me killed. He got a video where he made a self-confession. He recorded himself making a self-confession to the jury or to the prosecutor. So we got that video as evidence. So when Big Draco see me, he approaches me with 12 other guys. One of those guys had a gun.
We sick boss ass nigga.
Now he made the threats in the cyberspace.
He a house nigga. That's all he is. That's all Charleston White is. He's a house nigga. He's a house nigga. He's a fucking house nigga. He'll never be nothing more than a house nigga. He want to be gangster. He want to be bad. He want to be this. He want to be that. It's just the same thing that young Pharaoh, Hassan, Campbell, they all living out this fucking gangster reality. And then when motherfuckers come to check them, all that gangster shit go out the window and they call the cops on people. And he does it. What bothers me about him is he purposely provokes violence and aggression out of these rappers and these famous black. And you notice he's only going after the famous rappers. So he's purposely provoking anger and aggression out of these people. Yeah, he's an asset to the white folks. Facts. That's why I said if anybody's a implant or a planet agent in our community, it's him. Look at all the shit he's doing. He waves automatic rifles around in his videos. He ain't getting in trouble for that. How many rappers and all these other motherfuckers got in trouble for putting shit on their putting shit on their videos? Guns in their videos.
Hola.
Hello? Trudy?
Hi.
Oh, all right. I'm making sure you was there.
Yeah. You hear me okay, or do I need to cut it out?
No, I can hear you.
Okay, because the volume ain't got no, little big thing to know which way you going. So I don't be knowing if I be cutting it up or cutting it down. Shabo.
He definitely do be telling people that though.
But this is the same guy that somebody said they wanted to talk to him, and he bear maced them.
Yeah, he just pepper sprayed Soulja Boy.
No, he didn't pepper spray Soulja Boy. He bear maced Soulja Boy. Big ass difference.
What's that? What's bear mace?
Mace for bears.
They got mace for bears?
Yes. Bears are dangerous. Some people don't like guns, so they got mace for bears. Dang. But he made Soulja Boy and his crew with bear mace. Say that again.
I said he be carrying guns too. There's another video where he got this automatic weapon. He got two of them in the car.
No. I'm saying for people that buy it for its intended purposes. Some people don't like to shoot wildlife, so they have mace for bears.
Yeah. Yeah. But he purposely provokes this violence and aggression out of the rappers, and then want to go call the cops and their probation officers on. What type of fuckery is that?
He's I don't know why. Snitch.
I don't know how Texas ain't kicking them out of their fucking state. You making Texas look like a bunch of snitches, and they're trying to divide themselves. Like he's projecting his mindset onto a whole state. And whoever raised him,
he looked like, you know what? Just looking at the skill right there, he looked like he tell on people.
He do. Look at him.
He looked like a shade tree mechanic that tell on people.
You can tell that nigga snitch real quick. It wasn't no bear spray. He showed the actual bottle of pepper spray he used an hour after. Yeah,
an hour after.
He showed
he can easily switch out a can, dude. From what I heard, it was bear mace, but okay.
But him and Soulja Boy said pepper spray, but it could have been something stronger. Like, I wouldn't put it past the nigga though. Like how you provoke people.
He still look like he fuck up people's cars and be running around lying on people and telling and snitching and shit.
Look at the position he in now. He looking like, hey, let me tell you something.
It was a keychain pepper spray.
Don't he look like he's saying that right now? Let me tell you something. It's your alternator.
Mm-hmm.
I only came to get my front light fixed here, but what you need to do, you need to fix the alternator. That's what he looked like. You gotta put the cigarette in your mouth. Yeah, man, what I'll tell you, bring it on around. Bring it on around. What I've been trying to tell you is your alternator.
Let it hang out far enough. It's got to be almost falling off your lip.
It's your alternator. You need to bring it in and get the alternator fixed. But I only brought it in to get a new front light.
I just ordered my windshield wipers changed. You ain't even popped my hood.
You ain't even popped the hood yet. You talking about is the alternator.
The black 6'9".
Facts. That's what he do. That's what he do.
So he took the guns across whatever state lines.
You know what? People took this no publicity is bad publicity shit too far.
Yeah,
they took it entirely too far, and now here we are.
That's where we at right now. That's where we at. It don't matter what type of publicity it is, motherfuckers will take it.
New state, and then when he approached me, somebody was injured in the process of him approaching me. There was a young lady who was accidentally maced, and she is suffering from some post-traumatic stress disorder from having been maced.
Because you maced the girl.
Oh, I get it now. He's trying to flip the shit on Soulja Boy and make it his fault.
Mm-hmm.
You provoked this shit. And they didn't even come at you violently. They came up to you and said,
we want to talk to you. And you pulled out mace and maced everybody with keychain pepper spray. Now, hold on. If it was keychain pepper spray, how the fuck she got PTSD from? You know what? I'm going to shut up.
That's not, but because it's rich people involved. That's why. I mean, shit. If I'm at a party and I get pepper spray and there's a bunch of rich people, there's a bunch of rich people in that motherfucker too. I'll be
Of
saying the
course.
same
I
thing.
can't move. I'm paralyzed.
Ah, my neck, my back, my neck and my back. What Eddie Murphy say? What Eddie Murphy say on Raw when he said, "I thought he said motherfuckers were trying to sue me for stupid shit." He said, "Yeah, I was at the club and a strobe light fell off, and the effect hurted my ocular vision. So I'm going to need $12 million for that." I'll be saying the same fucking shit. Ain't even get a drop of pepper spray on me. I'm suing. Crisis actors.
No, see, we've been letting people get away for stupid shit by calling them crisis actors. Everybody a crisis actor these days. No, that's somebody trying to get a Chizak. Let's call it like it is.
But
she got sprayed with some keychain pepper spray, and you know what? They spray people in the face in order to qualify to be a master at arms in the Navy.
Facts. But Dark Alchemist said something interesting too. He's trying to guide the woman into suing. So he's trying to make it seem like a Soldier Boy fault, so the girl goes after Soldier Boy.
That's a crab in a barrel right there.
Yeah, that's all he is. He can't stand to see other niggas winning, so he's going to do whatever he can to tear them down. He's going to provoke
you to try in a barrel right there.
Yeah, he provokes them to try to provokes them into violence, and then when the shit get violent, he's the victim. An opportunist crackhead, fact.
And then if that girl do turn around and sue and get some money, you know what he'll do? Hit her up and try to get a cut.
I would not be surprised.
And the horror and the terror that she had to endure from them people doing this to her. So not only that, AKA Big Draco, the gun Draco, the pow pow pow, the gun Draco comes back and make a video saying that, yeah, you talking noise about me, and 2 weeks later I pull up on you. During the process of Big Draco pulling up on me and him getting maced and his crew,
this is how he probably talk in court.
Big Draco gave orders to a guy holding a gun and said, do something. Get him. The guy with the gun.
That's not what you said last time.
That's why he was being maced.
Yeah, but shit, that's not what he said.
It don't matter if he had a gun or not. If he turns around and tells him do something, get the shit from him so he quit macing us.
But the thing about it is, this is what's making the story look like it's all fucked up. But you admitted in the beginning, you said Soldier Boy, only thing he said was he wanted to talk. And you was laughing about it. He was like, yeah, nigga, these niggas talking about they want to talk. I pepper sprayed the shit out of him. And now you're talking about something. He pointed to somebody and told him to and yeah, come on, bro. Nobody, come on now. And this is probably what this is plea. This is his court plea. Why is Jada going in on McGuire like that?
Cause he's stealing my shit.
He always stealing somebody's shit.
Yeah, but he been stealing my shit for 6 years.
Hey, that when somebody's stealing your shit, that's how you know you're doing something good.
He around here talking about wombats. Now I ain't worried about him. I'm just saying.
I just literally got 2 of my motherfucking jokes ripped. On Young Pharaoh, I got
when it's the same person systematically, he been stealing. Like, this ain't just a every once in a while shit. He sits up there like a little hater and watches all my videos and steal shit.
Yeah, that's some corny shit.
That is the lead, the president, and also a member of the We Hate Tasha, but we actually love Tasha Club. You know, so.
He just salty. I think it's more of him being salty because he didn't realize he needed you.
Look, I told you. Look, right after he did that bullshit, he came over to my live talking about, oh, come on, y'all know y'all miss me. Come back to Kev Road. And we all turned around and said, hell no.
Nah.
Refused the order. It's all on camera. This is all on camera. You can't deny this. No. This is all on camera. So what happened after that? All of a sudden, other rappers, self-identified gang members, took to the internet with more evidence. They started threatening my life, brandishing guns, making.
Now, I ain't seen all of Soulja Boy's video, but the video that I did see, not one time did he threaten his life, not one time did he brandish a gun. The only thing he had in his hand.
Soulja Boy on probation or parole.
But the only thing he had in his hand was money.
Guns near him. And that boy ain't had no guns nowhere near him.
He ain't had no guns, no nothing. Yeah.
Make up a story.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's trying to do. He's trying to make a public story and switch it around. But you forgot you didn't said all that shit around them other niggas trying to brag about it. Now all they got to do is play the first video that he played and then line it up with this one, and you'll see where he's fucking lying. Oh, you found it? All right, go ahead.
Threats upon my life,
come on, go play,
my safety, violate my liberty, and my pursuit of happiness. Well, how did they violate your life and your safety? They threatened to kill me. They threatened to have me.
Not one time did he do
that. If I come to Atlanta, they're gonna kill me.
When did they say that?
I don't remember him saying it at all.
Hold on, Paul.
That shit at all.
He's up here saying all this shit. And he knows that the active investigations going on in Atlanta. He trying to get them hemmed up.
Exactly. That's what he does. He's literally snitching on people publicly. He snitches on people publicly.
Yeah, he did, Nequa.
Any motherfucking platform that's black that gives him a light, a shine on their platform is just as fucking big of a coon as he is. Because this nigga is really trying to he's really trying to like set black people up and get them locked up. Why ain't you over there doing that with them white folks? You said that shit about everybody else. Why ain't you doing this to the white folks? So why ain't you out there doing it? Why is it that the only people that you try to get locked up, the only people that you try to get killed, or the only people that you go after is white folks? I mean, black folks. It's the same thing with Hassan Campbell. That's why him and Hassan got along. Corey, what's up? Got along so well.
Hey, Corey.
That's why they got along so well, because they only go after white folks. I mean, black folks.
Soulja Boys, aka Big Draco. So they threaten my life. My liberty is they've taken away my liberty to go make money as a comedian and as an actor and an entertainer.
When the fuck was he a comedian or an actor?
Never.
No, nigga, you ain't gonna keep talking shit about all these other states and all these other places, and then when you can't go there to make money, you want to cry about it, nigga? You should have known this shit was coming.
Quit talking shit for no reason.
Yeah, like half of these people that he talked about, ain't never said a word about him a day in their fucking life. Ain't said a word a day in their life, yo. He just be going at people, and then when they respond to him, he get them out of their character, get them to a point where they want to break his fucking face open, and then he want to tell or run to the cops.
Mr. Officer, they bothering me.
Yeah, like I said, he like that. That you ever have a bully in the neighborhood, and that got a little brother, and that little brother always talking shit. Yeah. And run behind the big bully brother, thinking ain't nobody gonna do nothing. That's what he sound like. Throw rocks and hide his hand.
By abandoning me. My pursuit of happiness. I cannot walk freely into a comedy club because
I'm gonna play those videos next, Dark Alchemist.
Showed the gun that they say they gonna shoot me with. So I am terrified and I am afraid for my life.
Now, he literally was just in a car last week with 2 automatic rifles. Talking about he drive around wishing a nigga would. So he drives around looking for problems to go shoot somebody. And now you crying about a gun that somebody didn't show? Yeah, he admitted that he does it on purpose. He's a black male Karen.
I am afraid for my life from a rapper who almost got $1 billion, and he keep at least $300,000 of cash money.
That nigga ain't nowhere near no motherfucking $1 billion, nigga. You. He said Soulja Boy is near $1 billion.
At access, and he can give it to a poor guy to shoot me at any time. Man, I'm terrified.
Now you terrified.
I did once I got home, and I'm out of danger, and I can think clearly, and I don't have to talk away from it. I can finally say, man, I'm scared, man. He got too much money, man. This man can really have me killed.
He sound like a pussy to me.
We contacted the
nigga. You went after whole states, my nigga. You know how many people in them states? Like, come on. This sound like a fucking a nigga.
But are those Soulja Boy's own words, Dark Alchemist? Because I'm not sure they are.
This is like a sheep in a wolf outfit, crying wolf. It's like a sheep trying to scare a sheep in a wolf's costume, trying to scare other sheeps, and then when the wolf actually shows up, he forget he in the wolf costume and start crying wolf. That's all this is. Yeah, Soulja Boy gonna use his own words again. He can't do that. He just trying to scruffle up a lawsuit like he do with them jobs.
Atlanta, Fulton County District Attorney's Office, and we talked to the District Attorney's Office, who told y'all think I'm bullshit. Who told us exactly what to do.
So he ran to the cops. You started to provoke the violence out of this man. Then when the man tried to come talk to you peacefully, you pepper sprayed him. And then ran to the cops. Oh no. Oh no. Your hood pass has been revoked. That nigga hood pass is revoked. Say, man, yeah, man, say, yeah, man, Texas. Won't none of y'all bitch ass niggas come down to Texas. Say, man.
That bitch is scared and jumped because of all the BS he done said.
Say, man, say, yeah, man. I'm calling the police.
So from that point, we filed our case, and we filed a case with the Miami-Dade County Police.
He filed a case on this nigga.
They took the case.
Hold on, didn't this happen in Atlanta?
Yeah, that's why he said he went to Atlanta. So
why would he go to Miami and file?
I don't know. He said he went to the Atlanta District Attorney and something. Hold on.
Like a bullshit. Who told us Atlanta, Fulton County District Attorney's Office.
Yeah, he went to Atlanta.
To the District Attorney's Office, who told y'all think I'm bullshit.
Leonard, what's up?
Told us exactly what to do. So from that point, we filed our case, and we filed a case with the Miami-Dade County Police Department.
Yeah, that ain't make sense.
Yeah, why would he go to the Atlanta DA and then turn around and file in Miami?
Yeah, that don't make sense. Did it happen in Miami?
No, it happened in Atlanta.
Happened in Atlanta? Yeah, that don't make sense. That don't make sense. He might. It's starting to sound like
he trying to circumvent the system. He went to the DA in Atlanta, and they probably told him he ain't had no damn case.
No,
so he gonna go down there to Miami.
Or he's fucking lying, and he's trying to scare Soulja Boy into not retaliating.
Shit, all Soulja Boy got to do is call his lawyer.
Exactly. You assaulted him.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest with you, Soulja Boy, the one with the case, you assaulted him. He came up to you peacefully.
They took the case. So now once we get the case, we take it back to Atlanta because we have to file in Miami. And so I'm waiting for the Miami-Dade Police Department to call me back now so they can get my statement over the phone. They can't.
Anybody else noticing that every time he look back and forth to the camera, that one eye moves? Nobody else is peeping that shit. Watch when he looks back and forth to the camera. That one fucking eye keeps moving by itself.
Atlanta, because we have to file in Miami.
Watch, look.
Back now.
Look.
So they can get my statement over the phone. And they keep Miami-Dade Police Department to call me back now so they can get my statement.
Don't nobody else see that shit?
Yes.
I'll be back now. So they can
Mystic
get my
God
statement
is
over the
peace.
phone. They
He
can't
say
take
one
my
of his
statement.
eyes is fake.
I know. That one eye just keep moving. Bro, you might as well just wear an eye patch. For all that, you might as well just put an eye patch on. That's what I would have did. Fuck that. For all that, you got to put an eye patch on. Walking around looking cross-eyed, cock-eyed. How you look cross-eyed and cock-eyed at the same time? It just don't. It don't make sense. And take that hat off, nigga. Let's see them ball spots.
It was an event. Man, I'm terrified, homie.
Majestic Goddess, peace and welcome.
Man, I'm afraid for my family's life. This man, I don't know how powerful, but I just know
Off design a bad engine job.
Right now, they got RICO charges. Man, these gangs is dangerous. Man. So, man, I asked
that nigga a part of the gang unit. I'm telling you, he had meetings with the police, meet and greets, all types of shit. This nigga is gang unit.
Yeah, that lines up. FMG, Maki White, peace.
That nigga is definitely.
He's a snitch because he is a convicted murderer. So he's in these streets and he's always talking about who he's gonna kill on live.
He ain't do the murdering. He was just there. He ain't murder nobody. He was in a car with somebody who ran over some white lady or some shit like that. He told. And that nigga snitched. He ain't even do the murder. Where he shot somebody in the car, shot somebody. But he told.
Keep it safe. And that Big Draco and the rapper Flow, I'm sorry. DeAndre Cortez Way, aka Big Draco, and Ira Malcolm, aka Flow
Malcolm,
making interviews. They started making videos.
I'm sick of his ass too, Mookie White. Peace and welcome to the channel. FMG gang, peace and welcome.
Killing people and then talking about it on videos. Y'all play for me. I want to say thank you to the Atlanta Fulton County District Attorney's Office. I want to say thank you, man. God bless y'all. I also want to say thank you to the
Nah, nigga, nobody want to hear you bitching. Let's play this video that Dark Alchemist just put on in the chat.
Probably.
Somebody responded to him. One of these gangsters that he be disrespecting responded to him. That's Flo Malcolm responds to him. I don't know who Flo Malcolm is, but we're going to see what he's talking about.
Flo Malcolm, that's Soulja Boy name.
Yeah, that's Soulja Boy name. But see, I got in 2016. I'm going all the way back. I'm saying damn 2016 in Warwick, Rhode Island. He beat up two patients for trying to approach Soulja Boy. He got all kinds of stuff going on in his head.
Oh, Flo Malcolm. Oh, Flo Malcolm.
He went to jail when he was 14 because he.
You know when niggas get
terrified. And his friends did a snatch and grab for
like a nigga like
jacket.
I don't give a fuck about the police. I don't care about that. That shit don't scare me. It don't move me. It don't make me shiver. It don't make me sleep crazy.
Yeah, FBG gang, FMG gang. Yeah, that's what happened. They was stealing or something, and some white man tried to stop them.
They was doing a snatch and grab for starter jackets.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
One of the white men tried to stop him, and he wound up one of the teenagers wound up shooting him. I don't know which one it was, but I know Charleston White told on him. But you're definitely right about that.
Oh, Flo Malcolm. Oh, Flo Malcolm. Hey, look, check this. You know when niggas get terrified because niggas, like a nigga like me, y'all. I don't give a fuck about the police. Fuck the police. I don't care about that. That shit don't scare me. It don't move me. It don't make me shiver. It don't make me sleep crazy at night. I sleep well at night. I don't care about the police. Like I said.
And that's another. He doing the same thing. Charleston White do the same thing. Psychedelic, what's up? Do the same thing. Fucking Young Pharaoh do. I'm going to tell Mr. White Man on you. Provoke people to talk shit. I'm going to go tell Mr. White Man. Mr. White Man.
Nobody want to kill you, Grandpa. You just angry.
We need to just put you in a retirement home.
You
feel me? Like, I don't want no smoke with no 50, 60-year-old man. You using walkers and canes. And you got
exactly. And he said technically he's elder. He's a senior citizen. He's a disabled senior citizen. That's what he called himself. He said he's a
they killed a white man in a mall parking lot that wasn't even doing shit. He passed the gun to his little homie because he's a mark ass nigga and he better not come back to Cali ever. Whoa.
Facts.
Okay.
Facts. All that shit he said about California, I was gonna get into that next. The shit he said about California. That's facts. But yeah, he said he's an elderly, disabled senior citizen now. I don't give a fuck if you was 100 years old. You out here talking that bullshit that you be talking, yo. You deserve somebody going upside your head.
You just a fuck boy on the internet.
Yeah, like, and the thing about it, you too old to be doing this shit. Like, I understand you speaking your piece about the travesties and stuff that go on in the community, but that's one thing. You taking it to a whole nother level, to where you're pointing the finger at people on shit you did yourself. And I still don't understand how the fuck this nigga's on the internet after admitting to raping white women. He admitted it.
got a fake eye. That ain't what I'm trying to. I don't want no smoke with no 50, 60-year-old man. You using walkers and canes, and you got a fake eye. That ain't what I'm trying to do. But bro, listen, I'm not scared of the police. Fuck the police. I feel like NWA. Fuck the police. I'm a nigga with an attitude. I just stand on what I stand on, nigga.
Yeah, you don't remember the psychedelic? Yeah, he admitted to raping white women. He said, yeah, that's what we do out in Texas. Yeah, we rape white women. If you ain't from Texas, if you ain't raping no white woman, that's when I was like, okay, now you're making the state look horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Simple as that. It ain't no beef. You just a fuck nigga. Simple as that.
Right, Jaded. Both of them. Predators.
About me calling you a fuck nigga. Mm-hmm. They can't do nothing about that. They can't do nothing about me telling you I slap you if I see you. They can't do none of that. You assaulted the gang first. You assaulted the gang first, not me. You assaulted the gang first. You assaulted my family members. You assaulted goddamn or attempted to do it. Nigga, you was a hoe. Don't be running. Look, y'all, this is what he do. This nigga get on the internet and try to say, oh, I'm gonna call the police as a scare tactic, like these niggas that be whooping.
I told y'all, I think he be doing it as a scare tactic because he know them niggas is gonna be on him. So he think, I'm calling the police. Thinking niggas is gonna be scared of that. You're gonna set something to the right person.
It's dudes that don't care about the police.
Yeah, it's gonna be somebody out here like this man right here talking that do not give a fuck about the police.
Mm-hmm. A lawyer reacted to that video. The one where he said that video where he was like he was suing jobs.
Yeah, I'm about to get into that video. Yeah, I'm about to get into that, Majestic. I was going to do a upload on that joint, but I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do a live on it.
Oh yeah, Nick, don't say the R word because it'll push you down the algorithm.
Oh yeah.
Big and fuck nigga. That's what he do, y'all. He try to use that to his advantage so nigga don't fuck with him. Me, I don't give a fuck about you calling the police. I don't give a fuck about you pressing no charges. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Get what? Nigga be out one day. I ain't tripping about nothing. My nigga be right here scared because of what a nigga say with his mouth.
And he be thinking just getting one person locked up is going to fucking...
It's going to scare everybody else off.
It's going to scare everybody. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what about they
you can say whatever you want to say, but you cannot dictate how people react to what you say.
Facts. And then
that's first and foremost. So you can't say whatever you want and then tell I'm gonna call the police.
Facts. They do this shit 24/7. Hassan Campbell do it too. Mm-hmm. He just called the cops secretly and act like everybody else did it.
He got it on speed dial. He got him on speed dial.
Hassan call the cops on you and blame it on Wax Dog. He'll call the cops right in front of you and be like, nah, Wax Dog did it. Oh, man.
This nigga Charles somebody say, oh, yeah, nigga scared. Bro, we don't give a fuck about no motherfucking police. Name a nigga that they done did something too. Real killers move inside. We ain't got a name no nigga we did that too. Oh, these niggas can't show me no bands. These niggas can't show me.
Why would anybody want to test you? You're trying to bait somebody. As you be saying, name somebody that you killed. Name something that you did. Why? What the fuck am I doing that for? Why am I incriminating myself? You be trying to bait niggas and incriminate themselves.
I mean, no bands. These niggas can't show me no bands. You old ass nigga. Who the fuck you talking to? Stupid. You motherfucking cane walking ass nigga. You nigga shut up. Old nigga. Shut up, old nigga. Fuck you talking about? Nigga, you show some pussy. Okay, nigga, please.
Yo, you know what cracked me up about these type of videos? When these niggas be throwing money around and their friends be sitting on the side acting like they don't want to secretly pick that shit up.
Yeah, right.
I ain't even catching that shit. Oh, nigga, what you doing? Fuck you doing? I always see that shit and be watching that and be like, yo, I could not be sitting there and watching this nigga throwing a bunch of hundreds around and just ignore it as if this ain't like a couple thousand he didn't just throw on the ground like it was nothing. Fuck that.
Right.
He'd been able to cut the video. You'd caught me picking shit up.
Soldier Boy probably gave him all that bread. Could be.
No, but look, sis, I'd have been like this. Oh, nigga, what you doing? What you doing, nigga? Pick this shit up. Jump right out, buddy. What you doing? What's fucking going on with you?
You throwing this good clean money on the
I'd have fucked the whole video up. I'd have fucked the whole video up. Oh, what you doing, bro? What you doing?
We don't want to do that to you. We don't want to do that to you, old nigga. We love you. You get up paid. Appreciate you.
Look, out of court.
Nigga. You get up paid. We thank you so much. I don't think it's no problem.
If was a person.
And then the thing about it is, after you throw all that money down, you got to go pick it up.
Right, Nico. After we just ironed all this money.
Nigga, we just counted this shit. After we just ironed and counted this shit, motherfucker, what's wrong with you?
But see, they smart. They say we ain't even worried about you. This all we got for you. This what you want, Petty.
I'm sorry, I ain't that petty. I ain't that petty. I'm telling you, I've been catching them shits in the air. You ever see Kung Fu Panda when they tossed the dumplings up in the air and he had the chopsticks and caught them? That's what it would have looked like. Catch the fly off my hand. I'd have been grabbing the bitches out that goddamn air so quick. Nigga, what is you doing?
Thank you, old nigga. We're perfect. Oh, yeah.
He won't be able to take me nowhere. I'll be embarrassed.
Fuck the police, nigga. Nigga, fuck the police. Yeah, you see that drop? We said.
And I'm not trying to come at these guys, but what is this?
You know what that is.
What the fuck is that?
Pew, pew, pew.
Yeah, pew, pew. What the fuck is that supposed to scare me?
Put that shit down.
Oh, Harlem Nights. What the fuck is that little bitch do? They ain't gonna do shit. Automatic. You stop fucking shooting that damn gun. Facts. Nigga, what the fuck is it if you don't stop finger fucking my goddamn camera? Oh, man.
Because that's how we do niggas. Yeah, that's that real energy. That's how we do niggas. You know what we do?
Oh, he do got an SOD chain on. The boy no shirt on.
We drop them with love.
He got Soldier Boy chain on.
Yeah, we love you. We love you. This is my dead house. I love you.
And if I'm the cameraman, I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah, psychedelic.
You imagine being a cameraman, he throwing racks all in your face like that.
They got that camera propped up on the table.
Nah, did somebody hold it now?
No, is somebody holding it now?
Yeah, somebody holding it now. Come on, man. I'd have been catching it, hand all in the camera.
Every bill that hit me, I'm keeping that.
Every single dime. It'd have been some furniture moving up in that motherfucker because I wasn't giving it back. Look, he busting him all in his face with it.
Ew, blood 74.
Probably gave that nigga a paper cut all in his face. I've been cussing him out.
I'm going to read off what you said, man. No,
what'd you say?
No, it's about blood 74 comment in the chat.
That's the hand motion they use for.
Are you gonna read it out loud?
Oh God. Oh man.
I just said I wasn't gonna read it out loud. You talking about?
Oh man.
We don't want to do nothing to you. Nothing. But keep getting paid. We don't want to pray for you. But keep getting paid off your. Dear God, you're an honorable man. Hold on. Dear God, we thank you today for Charleston White. Charleston White have been a blessing to our life. Indeed. This old nigga down there, his kneecaps finna go out his ankles.
And them braids is paralyzed in the motherfucker. He keep trying to like wave his head back and forth to make him shake. Them George is paralyzed in the motherfucker, bro. You ain't shaking nothing. You got a couple months to go. You got a year or so to go for the things are able to move. Them George is paralyzed in the motherfucker.
Go out. The other eye finna go out. Thank you. Praise the Lord for him, God. Because
oh, petty. He said that I done went out, that other eye finna go out.
Uh-huh.
He been getting all the bad guys taken away.
Make sure y'all hitting that like button too as you come in, family.
Yes, Lord. You know what I'm saying? CIP Nipsey Hussle. Yes, Lord. You did what's going on? Yes, goddamn, Lord. Hey, man. RIP goddamn King Von. Yes, Lord. You did what's going on? Niggas like that. Yes, Lord. You fuck, nigga. Honorable man. Calm as a motherfucker.
I gotta disagree with that shit. Nipsey Hussle, yeah, but you know, I don't wish death on no black people, but King Von killed a girl. Granted, this female was one of the biggest shooters out there, and she was out there with the niggas killing shit, but he killed her because he couldn't get no pussy. If you look at the King Von story, that girl Ki, he had a crush on her. And I don't respect people. I can't respect that. I can't respect that. I don't give a fuck if she's out there gang. I mean, she did. She was out there. She was out there. She was out there with the niggas out there. She had a couple bodies on her gun too. I just can't, bro. Like, you was trying to hit that. First you beat her up. You jumped her on the bus. Why are you jumping a girl? I don't give a fuck if she act like a dude or not.
Still think like a 7-year-old. Oh, he just hit you.
I'm talking about King Von. Like, I don't got no.
He was just
not
thinking like a 7-year-old.
I can't get down with him killing a female because she wouldn't give you no pussy. I can't get down with that. I really don't. I don't get down with motherfuckers talking about free this man or rest in peace this man. Nigga, he killed 35 people before he died or before he went to jail. What the fuck is you talking about? Free? These niggas done killed 37 people. And you talking about free or rest in peace? Fuck no. These niggas was demons. That's the only thing I agree with when it comes to Charleston White.
Shame.
You know, stop praising people who terrorized the community and did destruction.
Hello. What's your name? Come on, man. You know what things go around. Hello.
It's a hidden zest for these niggas.
It's just been going about.
All right, hold on. Let's what was the other video? Him talking about he scammed jobs. Hold up. This nigga said he scammed jobs. Hold up. I think it's a short. Yeah, he said he sued every fucking job that he had on purpose. And this motherfucker Say Cheese, you responsible for this shit. The dude who runs this channel, Say Cheese, I got no problem with him, but you keep letting this nigga on your platform say all this shit. you're partly responsible for it. You keep allowing this nigga to come on your platform and say
he was
that.
on Vlad.
But Vlad, he's a culture vulture. I expect him to do that.
Every picture, he looked like a shade tree mechanic.
He looked like a shaved bird.
Fireable, will you? What do you work?
And I sue every job I get. Yeah. What I do, I go on the
Fraud department alert.
job. I've sued Singular before, AT&T. I got $40,000 out of them in 2006, July 6, 2006, for race discrimination and sexual harassment. Quid pro sexual harassment. Just niggas cracking jokes on the job, right? So what I did, I went and learned.
So he getting people set up. So not only is you suing, you're getting people fired. So he likes to cause destruction.
You know what? If them folk heard that, they could go back and retroactively suing them for falsely suing them.
Exactly. That's the point I was going to get into.
He said he worked for AT&T.
Yeah, I don't know who the fuck was. Fuck was he? Who Singular Wires? He was signed up. This nigga can't even see what's in front of him. How the fuck he signing me up for a hotel? I'm in a motherfucking mobile service. But not only is he's suing them, he's getting people fired in the process. So he loved to see the destruction of black people in order for him to feel good about himself.
I don't go to work to work. I go to work to sue.
My last two jobs, quid pro. I've sued Singular.
Who the fuck is sexually harassing your ugly ass?
And I sue every job I get. Yeah. What I do, I go on the job. I've sued Singular before, AT&T. I got $40,000 out of them in 2006, July 6, 2006, for race discrimination and sexual harassment. Quid pro sexual harassment. Just niggas cracking jokes on the job, right? So what I did, I went and learned employment rights. My last two jobs, I got $10,000 out of that one through OSHA and got another $10,000 through OSHA. So what I do, I go find a job because I know they got niggas go be violating safety violations. So I'm going to go complain about safety violations. I know some bitch ass supervisor go get mad about me complaining and start retaliating against me. Then I'm going to make a call to OSHA and say, hey, they unsafe over here. And then I'm going to let them know, yeah, I'm the one called OSHA. And they go fuck with me. And then I'm going to make them pay me $10,000 for retaliation. I get them every time.
Wow.
That's how he's been living his whole life. This is the kind of
scheming
in Walmart.
That's what I'm saying. He get his whole life off of scamming and scheming off of the destruction of other people.
I'm doing okay. My journey is almost complete.
Definitely an agent of chaos. Darren, what's up?
Mm-hmm.
He's definitely an agent of chaos.
His job is being a snitch, right?
Yep. If anybody's an agent, it's Charleston White. That's why they keep sticking his ass. Who fucks with Charleston? But think about it. Nobody fuck with this dude.
Crystal Lee.
I'm good. Hey! Don't nobody fuck with this dude. So how the fuck does he keep getting pushed to the forefront? Like, how's he always popping up? Because this nigga is being purposely pushed in the front.
My bad.
And this dude say cheese. Vlad, you can't, Vlad, he's still responsible for the shit too, but Vlad's a fucking culture vulture, so you expect that. But to have other black platforms keep bringing this nigga on their platform to say the ignorant shit that he say, you responsible for that.
They do anything for clout.
All that ignorance and chaos that he's bringing to the black community on YouTube, they're responsible for that shit.
DJ, just eat it. You sitting up there teasing them.
I get it, baby.
My bad, y'all. Crystal trying to jack DJ for his corn dog.
I got that motherfucker ass. Yeah, I'm a bad motherfucker.
So you going in there?
And I don't know how you sue all these people back to back. I mean, somebody will start to notice that.
Because it ain't back to back. He'll get a job, and then he'll probably work one in between where he won't do nothing, and then he'll sit on his butt for a little while and just spend that money, and then he go get another one. He put a gap in it somewhere, more than likely.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How is every job that you go to, you sue? Eventually, a judge is going to be like, "Come on, bro."
Right. That's why he ain't. That's why he on YouTube now instead of getting jobs. Because he done ran out. I bet you if we look into Charleston White, Lord Jaded.
Somebody already looked into him and they can't find nothing on him, especially when they keep talking about this. He always talking about these programs he do for the youth.
White.
And this, that, and the third. Can't nobody find any of them.
Mm-hmm.
He always saying, go ask the white folks, look up Charleston White, Google me. I got all these programs and this, that, and the third. When you Google this nigga, you don't find nothing but the bullshit that he says on YouTube.
That boy is snitch.
Straight up snitch.
House job. Man, I work for
his name probably fake.
Company. I got they motherfucker ass.
Think about it. Charleston White. Who the fuck? What black folks name they kids Charleston?
Maybe he was adopted.
That's like a 1586 name.
Raised by his grandparents.
That's what it sounds like. And whoever he making them look ignorant.
He done filed a police report. Soldier Boy calls Charleston White a rat after YouTuber seemingly presses charges against him.
Oh, you found something? Email it to me. Dark Alchemist. He said he found something.
Mm-hmm. Ain't he from down south though? You know, it's still Willie Earls and shit running around here.
He from Texas.
Then. The name fits perfectly.
He said that he got a slave name for sure.
Oh no, I know this ain't him. Founder CEO at Hyped Youth Outreach.
Yeah, he said it was something like an outreach or something like that.
My name is Charleston White. I am a pre-law student at Texas Wesleyan University in Fort Worth. I am the founder CEO of Hyped About Hype, helping young people excel youth outreach. I spent 6.5 years in Giddings State School for the crime of murder. I was sentenced under Texas determining sentence juvenile law of 12 years. I was one of the first juveniles in the county Tarrant to be adjudicated for murder. It was highly publicized. I was heavily active.
No, Doc, I'm saying that's what Doc Alchemist found. What you read?
Yeah, this is his LinkedIn page.
Okay.
I was heavily active in gangs and became a gang leader. My life is a success story. I haven't been to prison, nor do I have any felony convictions on my record. But you went to state school for murder. I am a loving father to my 2 children. I have completed 83 credit hours towards my bachelor degree. I believe my story can encourage many young people in the system. I was considered the worst of the worst as a juvenile based on my behavior while in TYC. But TYC and its staff gave me all the tools necessary in life for me to be productive and succeed in life. And now you snitching on YouTube. I was incarcerated in TYC from 91 until 98. Many of my buddies from that era went to prison on their 18th birthdays, and they are just now coming home today. Most of them have spent 20 or more years incarcerated from age 13 or 14 till now. We were the generation that impacted the tougher laws on juveniles, but now we have grown to be men and want to give back. We recognize that we can positively impact the lives of young people with our testimony. When you're incarcerated at an early age in life, society tends to write you off. I travel throughout the country sharing my knowledge, my qualitative experience, consulting and sharing my story of redemption in hopes of making a positive impact in the lives of humanity. Now you out here pepper spraying rappers.
Causing chaos. Everything that he said he was doing, he's doing the opposite. And Leonard, you're right. He did say that this was a character, but now it's getting to a point that where he can't tell the difference.
Hold on. He said he was bad in the reform school, right?
Who?
Then why was he Charleston White? All that shit I just read off. He said he was bad while he was in Tarrant, right? Okay, so then how was he the volunteer chaplain?
I don't know. That don't make sense.
Don't you have to be good and stuff like that in boarding school? And yes, he was a volunteer from 2000. Oh, he went back.
Oh. But yeah, Leonard was right. He did say that but the problem is today is he can't tell the difference between himself and that character that he claims he's playing. He can't what's that word?
He's 52.
He can't tell the difference.
It says he's a famous American YouTuber, motivational speaker, social media influencer, media face.
Just chilling, peace and welcome.
Hey, chilling.
Yeah, a lot of people ain't been getting my notifications. Y'all gotta make sure them Jones on all. I think YouTube trying to stop me from getting
unsubscribe, resubscribe. Make sure you ring that all bell.
That was it?
You ain't get your stuff. Yeah, that was the last of it. That's his little intro for his LinkedIn page.
Oh, okay.
Fucking with some job.
So you go in there knowing you about to
I get, man, the motherfucker know I'm going to go get a job. They already know I'm the slip and fall nigga. I'm talking about I got a
bro selling t-shirts on charlestonwhiteonline.com. Hold on.
He said he got 100% rate on slip and fall and oh my god.
So you go in there knowing you about to
the motherfucker know I'm going to go get a job. They already know I'm the slip and fall nigga. I'm talking about I got a 100% success rate in suing every job I done work for.
That's why he went to law school partially.
And I be trying to tell other niggas, say, homie, get in on it. They be scared. And then when I get them and they get fired, they call me back. Say, man, you think not?
So if they don't want to get in on it, you get them fired. If they don't want to help you out and get in on the scam, you still make them a part of the scam, but you get them fired. That's what he just said.
They don't get no money out of it, but he do.
I got a 100% success rate in suing every job I done work for, either through the EEOC or through OSHA. And I be trying to tell other niggas, say, homie, get in on it. They be scared. And then when I get them and they get fired, they call me back. Say, man, you think, no, nigga, I tried to tell you.
Then when I get them and I get them fired, what? This man needs to be stopped. You notice you don't bring that shit up north. You talk that shit about New York. You said a couple things about Philly, but I guarantee you won't never come to Philly. He said he was in New York doing this, that, and the third, and all these other states, but you ain't never hear him say he did this shit in Philly.
Found another article.
They don't give a fuck if this nigga is with the police.
Found another article from CFSY.org. Having the opportunity to attend the CSFY National Convening this year was a life-changing event for me. Mind you, this was back in 2014. I was convicted of murder when I was 14. I was adjudicated as a child, and there was the expectation that I could and would be rehabilitated. I was held at the Giddings State School until just before my 21st birthday. Today, I am just a semester shy of earning my bachelor's degree, and this was in 2014, and he ain't never get that motherfucker.
Yeah,
prior to attending the convening, I believe the individuals of my nonprofit organization, helping young people excel or hype, and I were unique because of our journey through the criminal justice system at such an early age. We are the first generation of kids in Texas to be adjudicated and sentenced for the crime of murder. Before I connected with CSFY, I had very little knowledge about life without parole for children. Prior to attending the convening, I had never met an individual who had been sentenced to life in prison, nor had I met a person who has been freed after serving time on a life sentence. This experience alone has renewed my faith in humanity. The former incarcerated individuals that I met left a lifetime impression on me with their genuine transformation of change. The humility and dedication they exhibit inspires me to do even more.
Free Eric.
The information I received during the sessions focused on the My Child test, how a bill works, restorative justice, and using my story to create change have helped me since I returned home. The knowledge and information I gained about the Miller v. Alabama and Graham v. Texas U.S. Supreme Court decisions has empowered me to advocate within my state. Lord have mercy.
No, I ain't never heard that. Darren said he was in Chicago prostituting himself. Who the fuck was buying dick off of this crackhead?
Oh Lord.
But here, this is the last segment I'm gonna play of him. Then we're gonna move on to the next. I want y'all to hear what he got to say about Eric Holder.
Holder, nigga, I'm putting money on his books. Yeah, I'm putting money on Eric Holder books, nigga. Make sure he eat good in jail, nigga. I'm gonna make sure Eric Holder eat good in jail, nigga. What you talking about, nigga? Like y'all took care of Nip, I'm taking care of Eric Holder, nigga. Yeah, I'm taking care of Eric Holder, and I'm gonna make sure Eric Holder eat good in jail. That nigga go keep a full belly, thanks to Charleston White, nigga.
9 times out of 10, he's not gonna do that. But this lets you know, that right there lets you know that he's running out of content, and you just needed some shit to say to get yourself back up in the motherfucking in the news again. You just needed something to talk about. You needed some type of shock value to get niggas saying, "Oh, you know, let me stir up some trouble." Like that's how you know he's purposely provoking and stirring trouble up on purpose. Like, you gonna go put money on his book? You keep calling everybody disrespecting all these dead rappers who killed people, talking about King Von is a demon and this, that, and the third, and this person is a demon, but you about to go put money on the killer's books to provoke some bullshit, just to start some shit. All right, now this next video we're gonna get into is the Stinger. The Stinger is back. And he's dropping light on what really happened with Eric Holder. I mean, not Eric. What's the bull name? Eric Bennett, the bull that Hassan got tattooed on his arm. The Stinger is back, and he's talking about that. So we're gonna get into this video about with the Stinger. See what him and Hassan Campbell got going on.
I was just thinking, man, like, like 2 people, they had told me that.
Wait, does anybody know how this beef? Beestinger. Does anybody even know how this beef even got reunited? Anybody? Anybody know how Beestinger and this beef got reunited? Because it seemed like Beestinger just came out of nowhere. And it just started going in at Hassan Campbell. At first, it seemed like he was just ignoring him all the time and paying Hassan no mind. But now it seems like he wants the views, so he's just going to keep going directly at Hassan. But he said some interesting things. Very, very interesting things.
After they donated to Hassan Campbell, that
who reignited it?
They were being asked questions, and they were just wondering, was their phone tapped and stuff like that.
That's what it sounded like.
Donations, and it
sounds like they fighting over who was really Bam's bitch. Who was really Bam's girl.
It just makes me think, I mean, I don't have any answers to that. It could be the truth, you know what I'm saying? Like, right after you did that, because you're saying right after you did it, this is what happened. So, and it made me think about Eric. That's Hassan Campbell's his dude, his confront, his partner, his gangster partner, you know.
I've said the same thing about that Beestinger. Well, not exactly the same thing. What I was saying was, I think Hassan, it was Eric Bennett who caught those bodies that Hassan keep claiming, and he snitched on Eric, because you never see Hassan Campbell on the phone with Eric. You never see him visit him. None of that. But you always shouting him out and claiming him.
Eric Bennett, you know. My thing is, why is Eric still locked up?
Exactly. Why is Eric locked up?
Is Eric Bennett still locked up, Hassan, and you're out here? You know, things are just making sense to me now. He's still in there, and you're locked, and you're out here, and you're doing a whole lot of crazy stuff on YouTube and getting away with a whole lot of crazy stuff that normal people couldn't get away with. So it just makes me think, like,
that's a fact, Just Chillin'.
Are you working with the police? That's just a question that, you know what I'm saying? Because if you are, you know, maybe
he's definitely working with the cops. This nigga see an article on a murder or hear some shit on the block and then go to YouTube and talk about the murder or talk about the incident as if he was standing right there witnessing the whole damn thing.
Maybe I need.
Majority of his stories, to be honest with you, 90% of Hassan's stories, according to Beestinger, are stories that Beestinger actually told him. So a lot of Hassan's stories are second and third hand stories that he flipped around and made it seem like he was in the middle of or he was a part of. He wasn't even a part of the clique like that, apparently. He was just the nigga that man was fucking on the side.
To like watch the things that, you know, that I be saying when I be getting upset. Because I know that you are a fake ass nigga. And there's something else that's why I'm just, you know, I'm just thinking, like, on Bronx River, you know, I just was in Bronx River yesterday and I was up on the block that, you know, when you got approached and shit, and when you pulled out this gun, right? Now, you claimed on YouTube that it was a fake gun, right? Just so that the police or YouTube won't look into the gun situation.
No, it was fake.
Right?
See, this is the story that he's getting wrong. The gun was fake. They caught him twice. See, this is another thing that making motherfuckers be like, he got to be the cops, because let's not forget that when we looked up that nigga jail record, his arrest record, he got arrested twice on the same exact day for threatening people with a BB gun. Officer Tyson, Snitch on Campbell, or Frankie Show. But he got caught twice with a BB gun. They found a satchel of BBs on him and everything. So Beestinger got that part wrong. He definitely was walking around with a fake gun.
But fake guns, you can't cock a fake gun back like you cocked it back.
You can cock a fake gun. You see, yeah, Beestinger. Stinger. Buddy. I'm with you, but this ain't your lane. You can't. You're not piecing shit together. You do realize that there are BB guns out there that cock like a pistol and that look like real guns.
And you know what I'm saying? Situation, right? But fake guns, you can't cock a fake gun back like you cocked it back.
Yes, you can.
And you know what I'm saying? You're the self-proclaimed gangster. So why would a self-proclaimed gangster carry around a fake gun? That's not flying over my head. Maybe everybody else is stupid. I'm not stupid.
I'm gonna keep it a beam, bro. You making yourself look really fucking dumb right now. You know, I don't want to be teasing the, the mentally ill, but you sound real fucking stupid right now, Stinger. That's all I'm gonna say about that. You sound awfully dumb. You sound like you don't know what the fuck you talking about at all. I will keep it funky with you, Stinger. You sound like you don't know what the fuck you talking about. You said don't know BB gun cocked like a real gun, but there are plenty of. Have you seen the new models of BB guns?
But bro, I
what
know
rock
that
have you
was
been
the
living
real
under?
gun. And I'm just alarmed.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm making this video, because of your baby's moms.
Now, I don't mean to brag, but back in my street days when I was like 13, the first time I ever stuck somebody up, I was like 13. And we had a fucking BB gun. That shit looked real than the motherfucker. Them white boys gave that shit up so goddamn quick. One boy was in court crying, talking about, he told me to run my pockets. He told me I need to come up off of that. Oh, man, me and my brother was trying so hard not to laugh. And, oh, man, in the middle of the court, when the dude broke down and said, he told me to run my pockets and give it up. Me and my brother looked at each other like, come on, bro. You don't even say shit like that. What the fuck is you talking about? But, yeah, there are guns out there that look like real BB guns.
They could be
BB guns that look like real guns.
You know what I'm saying? And we know, allegedly, that you be beating up your kids' mothers and stuff like that. And, I know they probably or allegedly fear you. And this is a serious video. And I just want everybody to think, and I want, if your baby mothers are watching this, there are 800 numbers that you can call and get away from this guy, or have him, away from you.
So why didn't you use none of those 800 numbers when Bam was doing the shit to you? Because I got a problem with this whole he's mentally ill and he didn't know shit. It seemed like he knew what he was doing to me. He over here trying to analyze Hassan Campbell's story, and he trying to be a news reporter, and he want to be a rapper and all this. It seems like he understood what the fuck was going on to me. Now, he may have some type of mental problems, but to me, he knew what the fuck he was doing.
You know what I'm saying? It's about your safety first, because if this guy is carrying guns and he's a self-proclaimed gangster, you know what I mean?
Oh, my God, yo. Just chilling, yo. I thought I was going to jail. They were trying to give me 4 years. 5 years. I robbed 4 people, and they tried to give me 5 years for each person I robbed. The only reason why we got off is because they kept pointing my brother out who wasn't there. And I'm 5'10". My little brother is 6'2". Light-skinned. I'm dark. We night and day. Short and tall. And he kept pointing him out. He's not even on the fucking in the defendant's chair, and you're pointing him out in the motherfucking audience. First he pointed to my mugshot and was like, is this the man who did it? And he said, yeah. And then he said, can you point to this man? This nigga pointed to my brother. Me and my brother looked at each other like, what the fuck? And then the white boy, after he did that, the white boy came in. Oh, he told us to run our pockets. Me and my brother started giggling. I'm like, oh, nigga, shut up. We about to go to jail. Shut the fuck up. And then the last guy came up. He was so fucking high that he didn't even know what the fuck he was talking about. This nigga he was like, oh, yeah, we were there to buy some weed. And just like it's a fucking joke. Judge, threw that shit out. Yeah, I'm fucking 5'10" with sneakers on. And I'm dark as hell compared to my little brother. Mind you, the shit happened at 1:30 in the afternoon. My little brother he went to an alternative school up in the mountains. So he didn't get off the bus until 5 o'clock. All they had to do was just wait for the bus driver to confirm that he wasn't there. They wouldn't have had a case. But long story short, my mom went in there and snitched on me. But she did pay for my lawyer to get me off, so we all good. But yeah, shit like that happened. But Beestinger don't know what the fuck he talking about. Let's get into these T-Bone from Color Jones. It's this T-Bone from Color Joint I want to go over where Hassan Campbell, whereas Hassan Campbell and Beestinger going at each other. This shit is hilarious.
I'm back.
I'm telling you, you can't make this shit up.
Get off the bed with that cup.
Where's that shit at? I'm telling you, you can't make this shit up. This shit is hilarious. Shout out to T-Bone from Colors.
T-Bone.
Let me find this video. Trying to find this video that I was watching earlier.
It's hotter than a mofo outside.
This it? No, that's not it. There's this one video where he's talking about Beestinger, but everything that he's saying about Beestinger, she fucking do. How you gonna make fun of somebody being molested by the same guy you claim you was molested by? I'm still trying to figure that shit out. He literally was clowning Beestinger for being molested by the same fucking guy that molested.
Okay, Nature Boy's arraignment is September the 23rd at 1 p.m. Yeah, he got indicted on the 11th, and his arraignment is on the 23rd of next month, September.
Oh shit! That nigga going to jail. We already know the outcome of that nigga. He's going to jail.
Mm-hmm. But somebody asked about it early in the stream, and I had meant to go look. Hey,
yeah,
Seth.
Straight to jail. Ain't no way around that shit. Ain't no way around it.
Look, I had to scroll past all the exhibits to get to that. So yeah, he ain't. I don't care who take what back.
Where the fuck is that Beestinger video at?
Order denying bond the 8th of this month, indictment on the 11th, and court's arraignment's gonna be on the 23rd of September.
Going to jail. If anybody got any more info on that, feel free to drop the links in the chat or email me some information on that. Because today was just like a open discussion. I'm gonna start like lining up topics and getting shit together, like whole lives and shit. Today was just like an open discussion on everything and everybody. Just a test run. Where the fuck is that video? That shit was hilarious. Literally everything Hassan Campbell kept saying about Beestinger, there was a video of him doing it. He put the fucking video in there. He was like, nigga, what the fuck is you talking about? Everything. He said, you out there in the club with old niggas. You block with old niggas. Next thing you know, he paying to him with a bunch of fucking old niggas. Where the fuck is that video?
Were they there at the same time?
What? No.
How old is
stories, apparently that all the stories Stinger is fucking 10 years older than Hassan. So all the stories that Beestinger told him, Hassan and Confident, Hassan flipped.
Mm-hmm.
He flipped and made it seem like they were his stories.
Okay, so Hassan was his replacement.
Yeah, pretty much.
So that's why they're still fighting back and forth.
Pretty much. Hold on. Fuck it, we just gonna go through them. Fuck it. we just gonna go through all these joints. Fuck it. Seth, peace and welcome. What's up, bro? Fuck it. We just gonna go through all these joints. So I know Leonard in the audience want me to. I know Leonard. He been waiting for me to spin this nigga. I know Leonard been waiting me to spin the block on this nigga. Shout out to T-Bone for colors. Thanks for the return, bro. The internet has been boring. Where the hell you been at, T-Bone? Him and Wax. Leave them niggas alone.
Hold on. He put a short on here. I was finna say, oh Lord, he done pulled out them old ass videos with them fake leather hats.
Yo, yeah, oh my God, the videos that he been putting out lately, hilarious.
About Eugene, I'm talking about.
Yeah, right. Here, look, Leonard, roll that beautiful beam footage. Facts.
I was talking about Eugene.
Who the fuck drinks rosé?
Rick Ross.
This nigga got them fucking $30 bottles is the nastiest wine I've ever seen, and I know for a fact them is the $30 bottles too because that's the rosé that I tasted. The shit was horrible. I was so fucking mad that I wasted my money on all I had was a couple dollars for that night. I'm trying to ball. I'm in my early 20s, trying to ball out, look like I'm balling and shit. I was so fucking mad. Everybody else got Henny, Patron. They all fucked up. I'm over here pouring the fucking rosé out. Shit was horrible. Always hiding behind another man. Supreme sucker. That's facts. Does T-Mac know you slander B.O.? No.
I saw B.O. with his dick in Bam's mouth.
Whoa. You better hope T-Mac don't find that shit out.
Uh-oh.
I saw B.O. with his dick in Bam's mouth. Wow. You better hope that nigga don't see that video. Before third side swag influence, who made who? You was born getting molested. Oh, this five guy.
Hold on, let me translate. You were a bum getting molested, standing next to your molester. I was a trapper living everything I was. You met me and wanted to be me. You got the people fooled, but the streets know who's who. Mr. Child, and we in the way. So friendly with the cops now.
Hold on, let me move us out the way. It says Mr. Child Support Man.
Agent Campbell, so friendly with the cops now I know.
Oh yeah, you definitely gonna want to sub to T-Bone. It better be on your way, so you gonna get clapped trying to dig in a knapsack. Fact, Leonard. You with the nigga that was molested, you standing next to him, civilized as usual when you're around your ops, but when you on the couch or you're sneaking into the Bronx at 4 a.m. making your videos, you okay?
You're a disgrace to every victim of molestation trying to say I shot myself for clout. Even if that was true, you would never be that tough. You got your clout off getting raped, and here you are, 20 plus, standing next to your molester and want to know. Oh no, and that nigga still breathing. So when you click in, streets want to know, fraud ass nigga, mad at me because I didn't want to use K-Flock and the young niggas to build my platform and bring clout to yours. You really hate the young niggas because you afraid, but time will tell. Agent Campbell love police, hate his own people. Hashtag free C Blue, hashtag free K-Flock. I scream free all the baby bros because they are our children. Fuck type time you on. Talking about you using your voice to pull niggas out the hellfire. Nigga, you using your voice to get a YouTube check from the same white man that's enslaving your people while you help them like you try. And Leonard comment in the way. Pull the comment down real quick.
When like you try to is the comment in the way? My bad.
Yeah, to do to me, you fuck nigga.
We all of the homies. Cardi said if it's up then it's stuff, so I gotta say what a
That's not his only picture.
Ooh. Oh my God, he laughed at that little girl.
That's his child, ain't it?
This is some little girl that he laughed at. Poppy from Bronx Willer, laughing my fucking ass off. Knowing that your kids got all them damn disorders.
Right.
Just because you
like one of yours.
Facts.
Don't mean that I'm not in the hood. Make sure you tell them lobby boys. When I come in the lobby, ain't no security. I wasn't running to the internet saying XYZ broke my window. The nigga was calculating. He seen me doing a live outside. I was outside for a while. I was up for a while. I bust the window out. That's bitch nigga shit. I didn't really want to talk about this on the internet because I...
Stop lying, nigga. That's not what happened. Them niggas pressed your ass. You ran and left your car running. So since they couldn't get to you, because you ran in the building and locked the door, or whatever the case may be, they brushed your windows out your car. Nigga, stop lying. You made it seem like they waited till you walked off, nigga. They pressed you and you ran.
I know somebody gonna die behind this. The police was walking around looking for me, asking to lock me up for shooting somebody in that same building.
When?
I'm not Cheddar Bob.
When?
I'm not the Cheddar Bob nigga that be clapping myself, nigga. When I let it go, somebody gonna get hit.
Stop lying, nigga. You ain't never let no gun go ever in your life. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no. Is that Five God?
What is that? Keep doing that.
Yeah, that must have been Hassan's idea. This right here must have been Hassan's idea.
Why two granddads calling themselves?
When did this happen?
Boys,
Oh, this was that music video everybody was coming at Five God about. The Black Lives Don't Matter.
Are not bulletproof vests. We must confess that. We must.
10, I fucks with you, bro, but stop dyeing your beard. I knew that shit looked perfect. Stop dyeing your beard, bro. You look like you got chalk on it.
He got that filled in. You know they do that.
Stop dyeing that shit, bro.
He ain't dying that, man. He's sitting up there using makeup before he come on camera.
10, stop, bro.
One of the two, he got that spray on shit with the stencils.
Bulletproof vests. They won't even wear bulletproof vests. They can't even wear one. I don't even, on parole, you can't even wear bulletproof vests. Why are you portraying him to be this bulletproof vest like people scared of dudes that came home from prison? Niggas got problems now from a parolee. Huh? No, your man.
It's this coat that's fucking me up. This damn. What's up with you in these wolf pussy jackets you keep wearing? You keep wearing these jackets that's made from old lady from damn pubic hair, and acting like this shit is fly. He got a jacket made out of Bam ass hair.
Lord,
He think that shit fly. He think that shit fly as hell. That nigga got Bam ass hair around his jacket. Oh man, Uncle Willie's son, peace and welcome, bro.
Uncle Willie's son.
Because he will be going back the minute he decides to jump out a goddamn window, bang bang, slap by slap, or violate on parole. Clean, clean, back in the pen. Talk back to him. I bet you didn't tell him. You started a YouTube channel, right? Telling people about your molestation and the whole Bambaataa situation, right? Then doing a 190-degree turn and becoming a killer.
That's 360.
You will 12-year-old son, 13-year-old son. And then
look at his face. Like every time I see this video, look at his face. There is no around.
Diaries.
He has every intention. He has every fucking intention to
He was very serious when he said that.
Look at his face. He's dead serious.
Because we was all like, oh my, he really said that?
Exactly.
12-year-old son, 13-year-old son. And then run through your family and fuck all the other children in your family.
Because see, what people don't think about is that's only part of what was said during that live stream. That live stream was a good little bit longer than that. And he said a whole lot of stuff. That was just one of the more shocking bits.
Yeah, he said a whole lot of shit.
He went off on a lot of people in that video. No, Billy.
Oh, ain't that the boy that was with 6ix9ine? No, Billy.
I need 911 to come to my residence, 12 Dunderate Road. I got a gun that I want to turn in the love triangle video.
So, remember when he said it was Wax Dog who doxed him? He the only nigga that dox himself, just like Young Pharaoh.
How they found him the first time? Boom. See, Wax Dog live in what? Texas? That was somebody that was already up that way. They he was doing videos outside of his house and they saw enough of it to find the house. That's how they found him the first time. And he be talking too damn much. He tell on his own self.
Facts.
He be sitting up there drinking whatever that is out them children cups and be going off and crying and shit. Fish Tank Diaries. He used to do that shit all the time. Damn near every day.
Yeah, and I'm trying to figure out how he never got arrested for that gun. Being on probation, a felon, a convicted felon. Unless he's not really a convicted felon.
Seth. Awesome name for your country band.
Yo, of you and Derek for real. Because I can. Think that you could talk to me like this. Because I can. Don't let his jackets, all that fake cherry, and a couple of olives trick you into thinking everything is all good. I'm out in.
It's not.
And what?
The money ain't worth it to me. You know, not being able to go nowhere, not in your own city. You can't even go nowhere in your own city. There ain't no money. There ain't no money worth that.
How would he put you on?
You can't go to no city.
Holding.
Yeah, Uncle Willie, I remember that mess. I was on Poppy Watch.
5'6".
Hold on, I want to go to the video where they bull roasting him. Boy was like, "How you talking about you never lacking?" And a nigga went up in your ass.
My whole thing is like, listen, no.
He let niggas run up in his ass. And you talk about you never lacking. Nigga, you was lacking then.
This is gonna make it spicy. If this is gonna make it spicy.
This is gonna make it spicy.
No, listen. Let me know that you would have did the same shit he did. Hold up.
And he said Wack wasn't calling him out. I told y'all Wack was saying he was calling him out. He wasn't saying it the way Wack was talking about, nigga, I checked you. You wasn't saying it like that, but you did question his motives.
This is gonna make it spicy. This is gonna make it spicy. Because that you didn't say no. Listen, let me know that you would have did the same shit.
Exactly.
Hold up. If Nuke and Hov would have tried to kidnap me, I'd have pushed their shit back. If Shotty would have fucked my girl, I would have pushed this shit back. Suppose you was lacking. Suppose you was lacking. Suppose you was lacking.
Look at Wack face. Anybody notice Wack face? Look at Wack face. Look at his face. He just, nigga, huh? Say what? You talking about Shotty would have fucked your girl, you would have shot him. Nigga, a whole man fucked you. You did nothing. We supposed to believe this shit?
To kidnap me, I'd have pushed their shit back. If Nuke and Hov would have tried to kidnap me, I'd have pushed their shit back. If Shotty would have fucked my girl, I would have pushed this shit back. I suppose you was like kidnap me, I'd have pushed their shit back. If Shotty would have fucked my girl, I would have pushed this shit back.
So you mean to tell me that you let a man molest you, but we supposed to believe that you would shoot somebody over your girlfriend, who you just using as a front to cover up your sexuality? Come on, bro. I'd rather somebody kidnap me than molest me. That just don't add up.
At all.
That don't add up. You'll flip on somebody for trying to kidnap you. You'll push their shit back. But you do nothing to the man who allegedly molested you.
Suppose you was lacking.
Look at Whack face. When he said, "I'm never lacking," he starts smiling.
Suppose you was lacking.
Look at Whack face. He like, is this nigga really sitting here? Yo, and the thing about it is, when I first saw like I remember when he first started putting up the previews to this joint, like the little segments that they was doing to promote this. And the first thing I said when I saw the table, I was like, look at all that liquor on that table. This interview is not going well.
At all.
Look at all that liquor on that table. Hassan can't hold his liquor. This shit is about to be crazy. And I was right. Yeah, he definitely always willing to be the victim, Darren.
Suppose you was lacking.
Bambada snuffed your cheeks. Ate your ass from the front. Oh, man. T-Bone. Oh, man. He said he ate your ass.
I keep telling you, you ain't got to read everything.
Oh, T-Bone.
Was King Bone a stand-up tour nigga? King Bone was a get busy nigga. All right, so why was he lacking? Why was he lacking? You know what? Why was he lacking? It doesn't matter.
I don't understand that question.
You're missing. I don't understand. So what is King Bone right now?
I'm trying to figure out what.
6ix9ine look like he trying to put on a show.
But what?
All that banging on the table and looking around and shit.
Yeah, but what point was he trying to make?
It's not convincing when you try to play crazy.
And the thing about it is,
because they knew probably was gonna spaz out.
I don't get the point that 6ix9ine was trying to make out of that. Like, so what was King Von then? So why was he lacking? What the fuck does that have to do with? I'm still trying to figure that shit out. But like you said, don't try to make sense of the senseless.
Yeah, it ain't gonna do nothing but give you a headache.
He gets super.
I ain't trying to be funny or nothing, Jim Jones, but you keep shouting Mel and Shotty in the mouth. Yo, Tekashi running around Brooklyn, Mel. Jim, you ain't getting to your business. You know what I mean?
Exactly. How you gonna tell Jim Jones and them that they not getting to their business and Bambada is still walking around?
He can't say nothing to nobody.
Exactly.
Not like I'm advocating violence, but you ain't even go to the folk and file a report when you knew you was still in the window because people told you, but you telling other people how they lacking and shit.
Exactly. And Bambada still going around giving pee-pee touches.
Africa Bambada used to give a lot of their jams for the people, by the people, for all of Southeast Bronx, Monroe, Castle Hill, Soundville, Sac Warren, Brownsville.
I don't understand how you let this big gorilla motherfucker. Oh my God. He looked like he's
being nasty.
I'm just saying, he just looked like he stank. Nigga, I wouldn't even want to be around this man. I wouldn't even want to be around that stank looking motherfucker. You got me fucked up.
Didn't they say the apartment smell like booty and Vaseline?
What'd you say?
I said, didn't they say the apartment smell like booty and Vaseline when you first started? So they knew what they was getting into.
Internet Shut up, listen.
Yo, this is the first time I ever met.
Fuck you niggas.
Oh, it was the Mama Duck
I've been on the
video.
phone call with Wack. Wack told me the same thing about Nipsey. Now, again, obviously I didn't record it. Did you feel like you were kind of like breaking, like, I don't know, some real nigga oath or at least like, confidentiality? This is why you even
No,
put that
nigga
conversation
break
out.
the fucking real nigga oath every 30 seconds. That nigga don't give a
Yes,
fuck.
that it does. And they
Ain't got
do
no
a
integrity.
lot.
I forgot that he said that we was going to do a podcast together, me and him.
No, he didn't.
We ain't never had no podcast.
Do you want me to play you for you right now?
We ain't never had no podcast, nigga.
I would love to hear what Big U have to say when he hear how Wack 100 had me on a phone conversation on a three-way.
Hey, this where you went wrong. Is when you said I had you on the three-way with Big U and Big U didn't know it. What you don't know is me and Big U ain't talking 15 months on the phone. We don't even talk with each other. That's where you went wrong, dummy.
I'm on the phone. I've been on the phone
So he was lying.
with celebrities on a daily basis. Never have I recorded anybody else's conversation. I recorded
That's a lie.
Stop fucking lying. You don't just start doing shit like that out of nowhere, bro. You don't just start recording conversations out of nowhere.
Crystal.
You record every fucking YouTuber or big celebrity, anybody that has a name, you're recording the conversation.
That I had with another dude that's like kind of like gangster only because I even got a phone call saying TMZ, which I didn't offer. Somebody tried to play a middleman. I wasn't trying to sell it. TMZ said we don't even want it because they said in 3 months somebody gonna be dead because of that footage.
TMC is contacting him now. Oh God.
TMC turned down some footage because they said somebody might die.
Yeah,
that's surprising.
They had jumped on that motherfucking footage so quick.
You said you got footage?
What TMZ just said. Wait, hold on.
They don't give a fuck about rappers dying. TMC don't give a fuck about no rappers dying.
They don't care about their own folk dying, let alone talking about no rappers.
Yeah.
A little, because put it like this. You see, now people are questioning Nipsey's sexuality. And for better or for worse, even with Wack saying whatever, he said it to you privately, but now it's public. And now, even if people want to believe.
Even if he did say that shit about Nips behind closed door, there was no reason for him to make it public. You wanted to attach your name to Nipsey Hussle. You saw the opportunity to attach your name to Nipsey Hussle, and you did. This is not the fucking video. I'm gonna play this one last video with him.
They done moved polite case to November. Somebody say, hold on, I'm checking. Because if they did, they just did it within the past hour or so.
Hold up.
He go by the name.
Where that Mama Duck video? And yeah, I'm upset with y'all because y'all never told me, not you, Trip C's, because y'all never told me, I'm talking about the people in the chat. Y'all never told me that Young Pharaoh had a debate with Tommy Sodomizer. I don't know how the fuck. I never knew that. Who the fuck is Mickey Benson?
They surely did.
My brother.
Crystal.
Oh, here we go. This is John where he going back with Beestinger. Yup, there you go. Found it. Him and Stinger going back and forth. This is the video I'm talking about. This is the video I was looking for. This shit is funny as fuck. Everything that Hassan Campbell tried to tease Beestinger about, he fucking do. He either did or does.
Okay, sure. You know, 5 guards? 5 guards. You know? Come on, honey.
They done moved polite court date back to November.
On, they don't count. You ain't even asking nobody in the hood. You asking random motherfucking Spanish and white folks. Do they know 5 God? Like they gonna know who the fuck he is. Look at the people who ask them. That is, but I mean, if you know not on outside. if you're supposed to be known in the streets like you, I mean, if you're supposed to be known in the streets like you say you is, everybody would know you. But I don't expect. Come on, man. These is random old ass Spanish and white folks that they asking. Don't nobody do that, nigga.
You gonna rap any 5 bars?
Yeah, daughter know him.
He felt like if he sucked on young boys' wee-wees.
What?
Bob the dang. If he sucked on young boys' wee-wees, he'd be saying it gives him the fountain of.
Wait, we're going to stop that right there. Like he didn't just try to make sucking on his words, little boys wee wee, sound funny. What's funny about that? He ball with the ball, the dang. Like he's the only person who could try to put humor into pedophilia. Who does that?
Of you, Bob the dang. He felt like if he sucked on young boys' wee-wees. Bob the dang. If he sucked on young boys' wee-wees, he'd be saying it gives him the fountain of youth. He liked drinking young boys' semen. Yes, he fired me.
That's some bullshit. I think you made that up to go with your conspiracies about the Illuminati and the door and the rituals, and that you just try to use that to tie into that. That's what that sounds like.
No, he ain't never put his dick in my mouth. That was wrong. Thank God he never did that to me, Lord.
Stop fucking lying, nigga. You forgot that you had a meltdown. When your last time you had a meltdown, you blamed everybody else for Bambaataa, quote unquote, R-wording you over and over again. Wasn't that his exact words? Wasn't that anybody? Did anybody put a one in the chat if you saw Hassan Campbell's last meltdown, where he was crying and shit, and he admitted that
give my one.
Bam actually did penetrate him, and he blamed it on the community. He blamed it on the black community. He said that man R-worded me over and over, and y'all let it happen like we was there and we knew. Stop switching it up. 1 minute you say he didn't penetrate you. 1 minute, the next minute you say he did. When drunk man never lies.
So the same nigga you accused on the news of violating you, greasing your thighs up, a man that sat up there and greased your thighs up. Yes, he fired me. You waging war on another dude that he violated, right? On another victim of his. But you not waging war on the nigga.
You doing the same exact thing. All the smoke for Beestinger and none for Bam.
I love that man. I hate Steve. What he going through. I love that man.
Yeah, we know why. Beestinger isn't going after Bam because he knows that he doesn't have the resources or the people backing him. He's still afraid of Bam. You, on the other hand, you still in love with the nigga. Being afraid and still in love with the nigga is two different things. You still in love with that nigga.
Waging war on another dude that he violated, right? On another victim of his, but you not waging war on the nigga.
You doing the same thing, and you waged war on Beestinger first. Didn't you say you wanted to smack his head to the white meat for no fucking reason? We ain't forget that.
I love that man.
Marquise, what's up, bro? Peace and welcome.
Hey, Marquise.
There's kids that want to come forward. But when they reading these statements, y'all being too hard. You're deterring them.
Booty got the gospel girl shook.
Man got you doing gag fucking reflexes. Because them niggas long pipes that fucked up your windpipe. They plotted fucked up your windpipe, nigga. After Bear made him suck his sister's boyfriend's dick, he moved in with the nigga as a grown man.
Didn't you live with this nigga as a grown man? You was sleeping on the nigga couch. You was his bodyguard.
least he can play the mental illness downplay. What's your excuse? And then you're gonna make fun of his the jerking that he does with his neck and his face from the medication on him being molested.
And was still having threesomes with him. The first threesome I ever.
Now listen to this shit.
His sister's boyfriend's dick. He moved in with the nigga as a grown man. And was still having threesomes with him. The first threesome I ever had was Ben pulling on my balls, pulling on Alibaba, which is your little brother, you bitch ass nigga, and Kip. Oh, Kip is home from jail. And remember, me, Kip, and a bunch of I don't even want to talk about Bam no more. I told you I've been in jail for multiple homicides. So all the murders you got charged for, you beat. The first time I had the body in the temp, right? Mm-hmm. They tried to indict me for 2 more homicides on that first bed. They didn't.
That story changes every other day too. Every time he describes it, it gets more fucking like a movie.
Big dog, peace.
Big dog, what's up?
The second bid, I had 3 attempted murders. That was the night I got shot that I was with Agard.
Three attempted murders, 0 bodies.
And then the last body was in 2004. That was in my building. You see something right here? It was in my building. My enemies killed the dude inside the building and left a witness there to say I did it.
Now you're snitching. Wait, so this sounds like a whole fucked up conspiracy. Wait. Let me get this straight. They try to get you on 3 attempted murders. That didn't stick. Then when they got a witness to say you didn't, that just doesn't sound right to me, buddy. It just, if the cops want to get you, they're going to get your ass. What brings me to my next question. How'd you get off? Yep, getting locked up for a body versus actually catching a body are 2 different things. And he didn't never get locked up for no fucking bodies. He got locked up for domestic violence, beating on his wife and kids. He ain't never get locked up for no goddamn bodies. He got accused, and that's where Eric comes into play. Eric caught the body, allegedly. That's why he's still in jail. And Hassan snitched on him.
So you want everybody to know that you hang out with a bunch of senior citizens that got diabetes and half them niggas is on their way to their funeral.
Now watch this shit.
I send my love.
Everybody in this goddamn video about to die. Everybody. Oh, that old head right there in the dress. All right, though. I make her feel young again.
To you.
Oh, look, everybody got gray hair. Gray hair. This nigga, he looked like the pastor that be taking all the church money. Who? This nigga look like the dude that showed up to the cookout with extra forks and plates.
And no food. He brings the ice.
He the nigga that show up. He look like the dude right here look like the nigga that show up to the cookout that don't bring nothing, but always want to leave with 3-4 plates.
Like your gag reflexes. Did you learn?
Like I said before, anybody ever notice that he always turns something sexual? And the sexualness is always borderline or gay. I've never heard this nigga have a conversation without saying something sexual or gay in it.
That from Ben?
He said, he said, sexed him up nose to nose. Hit you with them cheeks. Hold on, what did he say? He said, Hassan, Bam sexed you up nose to nose. Hit you in them cheeks with the back shot. Hit him in the cheeks with the back shot. Stop the cat and close the fuck out of it. Stop the cat.
You said wrong.
Wait, what did it say? Stop the cat and close the fuck out, bitch.
You said Ron was an adult when it happened. You was 30 years old taking pictures with him. You motherfucking right, I was 30 years old. And if your stupid ass was here in the beginning, when I first came out on Bam, y'all would know that Bam raised me. I lived with Bam.
Now, didn't he just... He literally just said you moved in with Bam. And he was fucking with him. He lived with him. There's two side bitches fighting over who the wife was. That's all I see in this situation here. I see two side bitches arguing over who Bam's real girlfriend was. That's it. But I'm gonna get on out of here. Appreciate
I'm gonna drop down.
All right, sis.
All right. Peace.
Peace. Yeah, and he took a pic as a grown ass man. He was actually being Bam's bodyguard, just chilling. He was actually Bam's bodyguard. Yep, two sissies fighting over a man. But I'm gonna get on out of here. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody that stopped by. Like I say every day, every live stream is y'all who make this live lit. It's your boy, the one and only Brenda's baby, Remy El Mahad. I'm gonna get on out of here. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Until then, peace.
You better be careful, little buddy.